Samia here, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to prepare as a wedding photographer to photograph a wedding. I created my very best work from going into weddings feeling very prepared and having done all the things that I am going to show you today. There are three things that I really do for every single wedding to prepare for the wedding, and the first is that I create a really solid photography timeline. So I have a free resource you can download down below that just shows you different timelines, whether or not the couple is doing a first look or not for each part of the year. It's based on every single month of the year. No matter where you live, you should be able to use it and just adjust it based on when the sun is setting. But I have another video here on YouTube that I'll also link where I show you how I go about making those timelines. Okay, and then along with that timeline is just some other things. Like I tend to recommend that hair and makeup be completely done before I even start doing photos, just because sometimes hair and makeup goes over time, and sometimes the hair and makeup artists tend to feel that they're just putting touch-ups or doing things for the photos, and actually I'd rather have a bridesmaid or someone just kind of mimic the touch-up just to make it more intimate and make those pictures more meaningful to the couple or to the bride. The second thing is having your couples or your bride just prepare all her details for you in a bag or box so that she doesn't have to go around and find like her ring and shoes and all of that on the day of the wedding. I've never photographed at the venue before is I do a walkthrough either by myself or with the couple, or if they're doing a walkthrough, I tag along. And what's really important, I think, about this walkthrough is I like to take a lot of videos and photos of where things are happening. And then the key part, the thing that really helps me is when I'm at home, I will actually look at those photos, especially of the bridal suite and the groom suite, or wherever the partner is getting ready. I actually look at those photos on my phone really in depth and think about how I'm going to pose the bride or the groom in that space. So that's been really helpful for me in kind of not having to think so much on the wedding day and kind of just have to be there and document it, because I think the getting ready photos is really that piece that you have to like be posing a lot and you have to like give a lot of direction. And if I've already kind of thought through what I'm going to do with them before, it really helps me get better photos. I also scout the entire venue for location for family photos, location for bridal party photos, and then locations for couples portraits. So I actually use the Sunseeker app that you can get on the App Store, and I just look at where the sun is going to be setting that day and just kind of pick out I usually pick out two spots for bridal party, one for family photos, and then four for the couple. So I try to do all of that at the walkthrough or before the wedding. That way I just show up to the wedding and my main focus is to photograph everything on the list and everything in my head with proper exposure, and not so much have to think all day long about all these things. The next thing I do that really helps prepare for a wedding day is to send the couple a wedding day questionnaire. I have another video here on YouTube about that questionnaire specifically, but that just asks them all the questions I need to know about the wedding questionnaire here. So the main things that I ask them are, getting ready address, ceremony address, reception address, how many people are coming to the wedding, is the ceremony reception indoor or outdoor, how many people are in the bridal party. I ask them for their family photo shot list. So I usually recommend 10 to 15 combinations of family photos. What are the wedding colors or theme? That helps me determine what kind of backdrop to bring for their detail photos. I also asked this question: are there any divorced or separated parents or family situations that I should know about? I feel like it's really helpful to kind of know if there's a family dynamic that's a little bit more sensitive, especially when you're doing family photos. That way we can strategize, the order of photos or how we're going to say things and do things. I ask if there are restrictions about the ceremony or reception that they're aware of. Will there be a receiving line or anything else at the ceremony I should know about? Are they doing a bouquet or garter toss? I ask, is there any surprises happening at the wedding that the guests don't know of that I should know of? And then I ask, are they going to be doing special dances, bride with the father, groom with the mother, or partner one with a parent, or are there anything special on the dance floor that I should know about? If these three tips were helpful, please leave a comment down below if you do anything differently, if you also do a walkthrough or you've done something that you think would be helpful. I would love to hear how you guys prepare for a wedding. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And like I said, you can download those wedding day timelines in the link below, and I will see you here later on YouTube.